Hello folks, this is my DJI Mini 3 Pro. I've been flying this a lot, I really do love this drone, but I only really use it now with ND filters. And that's because even if I'm not capturing motion blur shots, I still like the neutral density cinematic approach that the filters give you. And you may very well know about the standard ND filters that you can get. Here we have the all day pack from Freewell and their bright day pack, and these do a great job. However, what I have here may very well be the most advanced filters that you can get for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Freewell have just released these, and what they do is they effectively combine the standard ND filter with an anamorphic or wide angle lens. This is actually a really good idea because you can obviously get ND filters, you can obviously get wide angle and anamorphic lenses for your Mini 3 Pro, but to my knowledge, Freewell are the first to combine those together so that you can fly with both at the same time. So inside the Freewell case here, we have the wide angle lens and the anamorphic lens, and then we have 5 ND filters ranging from ND16 all the way up to ND256. And because these are a 2-in-1, the setup process is a little bit different to your standard ND filter. So DJI certainly did a great job in designing the Mini 3 Pro so that filters can be attached and detached very easily. However, since we are now attaching both a lens and a filter at the same time, there's a couple of things we do need to bear in mind, not least of which the additional weight, which comes out at about 3 grams. Now, the Freewell representative I spoke with has assured me that Freewell has conducted hundreds of tests across multiple Mini 3 drones, and all of the calibrations have been 100% successful with the filter and lens attached. And the recommended way to install the lens and the ND filter is as thus. Make sure that the drone itself is switched off, remove the original lens cover and attach the Freewell lens. Then turn the drone on and allow it to complete its automatic gimbal calibration, at which point you can then install the ND filter over the lens you've already installed. Using this method does occasionally give me gimbal motor errors, although that is usually corrected automatically within a few seconds and there are no problems. However, I have been using a slightly different method, and that is that whilst the Mini 3 Pro is still turned on, okay, I then attach the ND filter to the lens while neither are connected to the drone, and then I attach the whole lens and ND filter contraption to the Mini 3 Pro. And so far, I've not experienced any gimbal motor errors by using this method. So the wide angle lens will increase the viewing angle to 111 degrees, and I've done numerous tests with this now, and I've not encountered situations where the props come into view, so presumably Freewell have tested this and planned that accordingly. And the anamorphic lens has a D-squeeze factor of 1.19x, which isn't a typical amount, but that's what the DJI Mini 3 Pro is capable of. So it's definitely clear that Freewell have put a lot of research into these lenses to make sure that they are giving us the best ones that the Mini 3 Pro can perform with. Now, if you are going to be combining these ND filters with the anamorphic lens, then there is going to be a little bit of post-editing involved in order to de-squeeze the footage, because of course the Mini 3 Pro is going to record at 16:9 resolution. But if you are prepared to put that little bit of work in, and it's not much, then I think you can capture some beautiful cinematic images here. And I do just want to clarify, I think this is important for folks to understand, that when you use this, an ND filter on one of the lenses, you are going to be adding about 3 grams of additional weight to your drone. That may concern some of you because of the gimbal. Is it going to be able to handle that particular additional weight? I can only say that Freewell have told me that yes, it can, and as I say, they have done lots of testing in this area. And the Mini 3 Pro with the standard lens is already 247 grams. With this installed, my scales were telling me exactly 250 grams. So it is pushing the limit at that point of being able to fly this drone in the sub 250 gram category. But overall, I've been really enjoying using this set of lenses and ND filters from Freewell. Again, I think it's just a wonderful idea combining these together, and the anamorphic lens is definitely my favourite to use with this set, because even though it does require that little bit of additional work, it does give, in my opinion, the most cinematic results. The wide angle lens is wonderful too, but of course you get all of the effects of the wide angle lens that you would expect, including the distortions in each of the corners. But one additional point as well is that these ND filters will only work when you are using one of these two lenses, okay? You can't use these ND filters by themselves directly on the drone itself. And if you're not interested in using these additional lenses, well then you'll probably want to pick up one of the packs of ND filters that don't use them. As always, I will leave a link to this particular set down in the video description and the pinned comment as well if you want to check them out yourself. But thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for future drone content, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.